Glad to have you with us from Eugene, Oregon. A beautiful college football afternoon in the place quoted as being where great teams go to die. Today, the raucous crowd already fired up as their Ducks are set to open it up. First down here for the offense. On the run, it's Ball. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to throw, it's Cornelius. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. The Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So the UNLV Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he
Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Shows him the stiff arm. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Dumps it off in the flats. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Floating away. He'll pull it down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Right back to the well. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Getting some heat. Buying some time as he moves left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. You saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! The offense starts with a short field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Safe completion on the screen. He's loose. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. This time they'll go to the running game. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 3. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV! Now facing a 3rd and long.
Jackrabbit. There you go.
Back to throw, it's Cornelius. And it's picked off at the goal line. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Not only did they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
They'll go back to the ground. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. Down to the 17. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They'll try the run. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Back to throw, it's Cornelius. Gets it out quickly. Oh, look out, there he goes! And the defense couldn't... Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly complete. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The aerial assault continues. Dances away. Fires downfield. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Feeling some heat. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarter. Unleashes one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's right on target. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. And the timing just a hair off. Now 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Cornelius. Quarterback extends the play. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They're testing the right side here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be dragged down. And the Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Open space at the 25. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This crowd knows when to bring it. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is
here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Now they'll run the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're trying to get to it. game. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. On first down, here comes this offense. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, running back gets the give.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats? Will. That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Rebels are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Out at the 30-yard line, it's a gain of 6. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it. First down for this offense.
29 Philly, 2-9 Pittsburgh.
To the air, it's Cornelius. Finds his tight end. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Shoots it to the left. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. First down here for the offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And with another big play, he's over the 100-yard mark. A lot of times when you look in the box score at the end of the game, whoever rushes for 100 yards, a lot of times they win the football game. This guy's been able to create big plays, and that's why his team's been successful on offense.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They want to run this quarterback. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UNLV, 38, Oregon, 14.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs and they walk out as the winner.